Bitcoin has been dumping even more towards the downside, still trading inside of this downtrend and falling down below critical levels of support. So we need to be talking about that exactly. Can we be expecting a bounce anytime soon, or are we going to be headed even more towards the downside? Well, I need to be talking about this very dangerous signal that we could be seeing. So can we once again push up the likes, back above the 100 likes? That would be absolutely amazing. And as always, let's have a look into what's that short term. And what we can be seeing over here is that, yes, first of all, I am actually still in my Bitcoin long position. I'm going to be talking about that exactly a little bit later because it is right now in a pretty big loss. Now, Bitcoin is sitting at critical levels of support right now. If we are going to be falling down below, well, that is going to be very dangerous, and I'm going to be talking about that exactly. But at the same time, Bitcoin is also sitting in this downtrend on that 4-hourly time frame, and we have also been having a look into what's this uptrending level of support, which we have clearly been losing out. We have fallen down below, and this is definitely not looking very good. So right now, this is going to be our last level we need to be having a look into us, because if we are going to be falling down below this level, that's going to be very dangerous, because that next level of support is going to be coming in at the 52.8k level. Now, I actually do think that a liquidity grab below this level is going to be very likely, but also about this, I'm going to be talking about it exactly a little bit later in this video. First of all, what you do need to understand is that we are trading inside of this downtrend. So right now, it is actually going to be very dangerous to be bullish over here, alright? We are still making lower highs and lower lows. This is not looking good at all for the Bitcoin price, but we can be having a look into what's this downward sloping resistance level, and also at the same time we can be having a look into what's this support level, and now we can be having a look into what's this falling wedge pattern, and this is actually a typical bullish biased reversal structure. So that is actually going to be our first signal that maybe potentially a bottom is going to be nearing over here. Now, what we do want to be seeing, of course, is this breakout towards the upside. We want to be seeing us actually breaking above this level of resistance, and then we are going to be confirming this break towards the upside, and then I do think that we can be seeing a big bounce. Now, I do actually think that this breakout towards the upside is going to be pretty likely, but of course we do want to be seeing this confirmation before actually saying, alright, right now we are flipping bullish, alright? Now, like I said, I do actually think we can be seeing this breakout towards the upside because we are creating this bullish divergence on that 4-hourly time frame, also going to be indicating that bottoming signal. A bullish divergence is typically a very strong reversal indicator. Now, also on that 4-hourly time frame, the RSI indicator is already very oversold. Literally at the same levels we were trading at these lows over here, at this exact bottom over here. We are trading at the same exact lows, so that is also looking very good for the RSI indicator, and that is already going to be indicating that pretty likely, it is going to be pretty likely that we are going to be seeing this break towards the upside. Now, also at the same time, what is going to be the most important indication to be having a look into what's right now, in my opinion, is going to be the Bitcoin funding rates, and these have been flipping negative for the past couple of days. What we can be having a look into what's right here is that the Bitcoin funding rates have been cooling off very significantly, right now been flipping in towards the negative territory, while the Bitcoin price has actually been kind of consolidating over here, meaning that majority of the Bitcoin traders are actually exiting their Bitcoin long positions and are actually opening up Bitcoin short positions. That is going to be a very clear indication that the majority of the Bitcoin traders are actually selling during this region, and that is typically a very good moment to buy. And what we can be having a look into what's in the previous bull market is all of the time, whenever this happened and the Bitcoin funding rates have been flipping negative, well, it has always been a very good buying opportunity, and it has always indicated that we are nearing that Bitcoin bottom. So yeah, that is why it's coming together quite nicely. We are getting multiple signals that yes, right now that bottom is going to be nearing. At the same time, majority of that liquidity is actually starting to be created on the top side, not so much on the downside. We have literally taken out all of our liquidity towards the downside, and there's only upside liquidity left right now. And yes, Bitcoin does tend to go towards the place where the majority of the liquidity is actually sitting at. Right now it's sitting at the top side. That is looking very good. So all in all, I think it is going to be very likely that we are indeed going to be seeing this bounce from of this level of support. That is why I'm still going to be holding on towards my Bitcoin trade. I also do not think that we are going to be falling down below that 59k level. Now, I'm going to be talking about that a little bit later. But first of all, I do think that a little bit of a liquidity grab, that could be possible, but I do not think that we are going to be reaching down below these levels of support. Now, actually grabbing that liquidity towards the downside and then reversing back towards the upside instantly, I think is going to be actually pretty likely, because it would be triggering a lot of Bitcoin stop losses and it would be wrecking a lot of Bitcoin traders. And that is usually what the Bitcoin markets does do. So do be careful of this scenario over here. Now, all in all, I do think that a bottom is going to be nearing pretty likely, but do be aware of a possible liquidity grab right now. But anyways, before discussing some more very important stuff, well guys, if you are going to be getting interested in buying or trading Bitcoin yourself, buying up the Bitcoin dip, well, you can be claiming this $2,000 trade over on Bybit. On top of that, you are going to be eligible for this $40,000 deposit bonus. So make sure to check out that link down below. Now, if Bybit is not going to be available in your country, make sure to check out these other links down below, Femix and Deepcoin. It's literally going to be a no-brainer. It's literally going to be free money, which you can be deploying into the market right now during this Bitcoin dip. Now, honestly, yes, I've been talking about maybe this liquidity grab, but I do not think that we are going to be falling down below that 59k level. Of course, many people are talking about crazy low targets right now, below the 50k, below the 40k, I'm hearing people say. Now, in my personal opinion, I do not think that Bitcoin will be going below the 59k level, maybe for a small little liquidity grab. But during this Bitcoin bull market, we haven't seen a greater correction than 20%. So I do not think that this pattern is going to be changing. I do not think that we are going to be getting that even greater correction than a minus 20% move. Because also do keep in mind that more money is right now coming in towards the ecosystem. Tether is literally printing even more money. More money is flowing into the crypto space. And also in just 1 day and 19 hours right now as of recording this video, we are going to be getting the Bitcoin halving. So right now is not going to be the time to be getting shaken out. I think that on the weekly time frame, the Bitcoin charts are still looking very good. Right now is not going to be the time to be getting shaken out. In the last cycle, we also experienced a big shakeout before actually going exponential towards the upside for the entire crypto market cap. So yeah, to be honest, I still do think that the future is looking bright. Now, if we are going to be falling down below this support, it is going to be getting dangerous. I'm not talking about a liquidity grab. I'm going to be talking about falling down below this level. Then it's going to be dangerous, and then we are for sure going to be having a look into these levels right here. But anyways, as of for right now, I do not think that is going to be very likely. So guys, make sure to be following me over on Twitter to stay up to date about every single market development. And guys, I'll see you in another update video tomorrow morning.